Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia. It's no surprise that these three provinces tend to determine who forms the government here in Ottawa. They account for about 75% of Canada's population and 70% of seats in the House of Commons. With 14 million people living in 121 ridings, Ontario is the biggest prize in any federal campaign, including the 905 belt of suburban seats that went solidly Liberal in 2015 after helping Stephen Harper win a Conservative majority in 2011. Last year, Doug Ford and the provincial Conservatives triumphed in most of those same 905 seats. But how will his government's slide in popularity affect Andrew Scheer's campaign, as Ontario voters look to healthcare, the economy, and the cost of living as their top issues? And then there's Quebec and its 78 seats. Liberals hope their polling lead can offset potential losses elsewhere in Canada. The Conservatives and Bloc Québécois also hope for an improved showing, while the NDP faces the prospect of a political meltdown in Quebec. Climate change will be a key factor here, along with the contentious bill on religious symbols passed by François Legault's provincial government. But Canada's West Coast might have the last word on how the federal government looks after October 21st. British Columbia is ground zero in the pipeline debate. It's where Justin Trudeau will again have to defend Liberal support for the Trans Mountain project in the face of local opposition and a fresh wave of court challenges. Three-way races could loom as the Conservatives and NDP also target BC seats. And don't forget about Elizabeth May and the Green Party, buoyed by improved poll numbers and its role supporting BC's provincial government. Finally, consider this as the campaign unfolds. In 2015, there were 78 ridings decided by 5% or less. Most of those ridings were in those key provinces of Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia. The Liberals won nearly half of those ridings, with the Conservatives taking 19 and the Bloc Québécois 6. The NDP won 17 of these close races, representing nearly 40% of the party's seats.